My friends, hello, happy Friday. Greetings and welcome. Sable, congratulations on being first. Yo, my friend. Hello. How are you doing? Hope things have been well. Happy National Food Truck Day to you, Kira. Thank you for that. Food Truck Friday used to be a thing over near the office that I worked out of, but I haven't worked out of that office for 2 years. so I never really partook in that before anyway, because I didn't really eat any food that wasn't prepared, and brought to work by myself. So that's kind of, I feel like I missed out a little bit. Congrats, Charles. It is indeed Friday. We did make it. We did. So, still tired though? That's okay, Kira. Hey, Crystal. How are you? How's life treating you? Wait, which holiday are we enjoying? Also, I just realized that you said enjoy your holiday. I guess maybe next week. I mean, not next week, but the week after we'll have the 4th. Maybe that's what you're referring to. No. Crystal, how's life treating you? My friends, I will have to take a break here. I don't know exactly how long from now. It should be short. I just need to let the dog inside. She's still outside. It's the hound, and she's a little bit more prone to sniffing around and exploring a bit. So wanted to give her a little bit of time to do that. Not too long, but sometime. Morning to you, Coleman. Oh, National Food Truck Day is the holiday. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Coleman, how's your day going thus far? That makes sense, Kira. I was thinking like I don't know how to put it, like an actual like federally observed holiday for some reason when you said enjoy your holiday. I should have known. I also am tired. I'm going to be honest. I for whatever reason, I felt tired last night when I went to bed. And then I got to reading, like has been my routine for a little while. And just kept reading. Couldn't really fall asleep. So I don't really know what happened there. And then when I did fall asleep, I had it's not really, I don't know, maybe it's a dream. You guys ever have these? I kind of have some waking fears, so I'll tell you about that in a second though. But see you, Kira. Doing I8, although my AC may have stopped working. That does not sound like a good time for it to stop working, so I may have to investigate. I'll have to investigate after work. Jeez. So Lutz, you, me, play a run through in Valheim. Wait, in Valheim? Have you been playing it quite a bit, Sable? Blute's pretty good. Glad to still be alive. Went on vacation, almost died in a hotel electric fire. Wait a minute, what? Excuse me, huh? I'm hoping that is hyperbole. What's my preferred reading material? Well, okay, so that maybe Mrs. Magoots thinks that's part of the problem, but I don't feel like it is. I've been reading the Dexter books. So based on the well, not based on the show. The show is based on the books. So, but yeah, it's Dexter. If you're familiar with that series. Live in the basement where it's cool all the time. My roommate may be nonplussed. Oh dang. Well, that is, at least you have that. No. Is it okay if I ask for more info? Is that okay? Blutsum at 1,770 hours. I've played a bit of Valheim. I meant, have you been playing it recently? I knew you're a Valheimer for sure, but I didn't know if you'd still been playing it or if you were just thinking about getting back into it. Books about murdering, I don't see the problem. I mean, me either. Truth, we drove away as it was burning down, just having just got all our stuff in the car. Wow. What happened? Like, how did, what was that like? Oh my gosh. You have been, yes, that's cool. Very cool. I gotta say, the updates have me intrigued, Sable, for sure. I'm sort of in a weird stage though. We had a community server for a long time, and I do have a copy of that saved as it was the last day of its existence. But I do know that we had a community member who hosted a private server with that game copy on it. And I don't know how many people played on it after that. It's possible that a lot did. I don't know. I don't know if it's still alive. I actually haven't tried logging into it. So I'm sort of in this weird spot where, I mean, I feel like I have to start a totally new game. Because I have one old world that I played when I very first started playing the game. And then I have the community server, and those are the only games I have. So I feel like I'd have to start a new one. So it's kind of I don't know. I feel like I'm in kind of a weird spot. But I don't know. Never say never, right? But it was hot, right? My goodness. So yeah, what happened was I fell asleep. I remember looking at I started dozing off while reading. I remember looking at the clock. It was about, it's either 12:30 or 12:45. I think it was 12:30. And then I woke up, looked at the clock, and it was like 1:30. But I have this kind of regularly. They're not nightmares because I'm not truly asleep, but at the same time, I'm also not awake. I generally see people, and I'm like, why are you in my room? And that's kind of like, that's kind of what happens. And it freaks Mrs. Magoots out pretty good. So I had one of those last night, within the first hour of being asleep. And, so it took me a little bit, then, I calmed back down from that, and then I fell back asleep. But basically, I didn't get any good quality sleep until after 1:30 a.m. So I don't know. I just feeling a little tired because of that. So currently, the room right next to the stairwell we used to leave had an outlet catch fire just after we got down the steps. Thankfully, we didn't decide to sleep in any longer, or you'd be reading about me in the paper. So, I mean, the whole hotel just caught fire? Yeah, where was this indeed? The whole, so I mean, they didn't catch it in time? It seems like a huge safety issue in the fact that, an outlet fire, don't get me wrong, that's bad. An outlet catching on fire, but I feel like they should be able to take care of that in time before the whole building catches. Wow. Well, first of all, glad you're okay, Crystal. Goodness. Sorry, I was AFK. Do you agree we should do a Valheim playthrough? So I'm saying, Sable, I don't know when I'm gonna get back into Valheim again. Never say never, but I don't really know. I'm in kind of an in-between area, I feel like, for me, with Valheim. So yeah, I don't know. I can't promise anything, my friend. The backlog is massive. It is massive. But there was, and like I said, I don't know if it's still active, but there was at one point, our community server was, I took the hosting down that I was paying for, but another community member hosted it privately himself. I don't know if that's still going on or not. So there was a server up and running. I don't know if it's still a thing or not. So 3 hours north of where I live in Michigan. Huh. Well, all right, note to self. Northern Michigan off the travel list. No, I'm not going to say that, but goodness, seriously, that is terrifying. How many people were you with? Gosh. I don't think I mean I've seen public fire, fire in a public building, but never to that extent where I was in the building when I saw it. That's pretty wild. I've reported 2 fires in my life. One of them was my high school, like one of the high school buildings, the school I went to. I was already I think I was graduated by that point. Yeah, I had already graduated high school by that point. They had a garage catch on fire, and I reported it. I was not the first one to report it, but I did call it in. It was still just smoking at that point. No visible flames from the outside of the building. And then another one, somebody's like pole barn caught on fire. When I was driving, I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh. But it's one of those areas where like there's not a lot of people around, so I was like, I better report this. Same deal. They said I was not the first person to report it. So, but Future Safe, by the way, can we get a round of applause for our leaders finally doing something for gun control? Has it officially passed, Charles? I know that the bill was being voted on and everything. Let's see. I'm just gonna Google gun control. That ought to do it. Gun control bill. I guess it is through, right? But isn't it... not to get super political here, but isn't it sent to the House? Okay. So isn't it super strange, though, that while that's taking place, the Supreme Court is like, New York, you're not allowed to do what you've been doing with your laws. Isn't that... like... How... How do we ever get anywhere, my friend? I don't know. We're spending some time seeing family we don't often see because they live 4 hours away. So we went into apparently the wrong hotel, made it out with our stuff as we noticed smoke. Wow. So did you see the smoke? Let me ask you the last question on this, Crystal. I don't want to like make you relive something that's probably pretty scary, but did you see the smoke and fire, and then you were like, we got to get out of here, so you ran back and grabbed your stuff and then left? Or how was the process of like, were you already on your way out of the hotel and you're like, wow, we got to really hurry? Or like how did... Yeah. A little weird, right? I don't say they can do much. The Constitution is pretty clear. Is it though? We keep having this. I feel like we keep having this conversation. It's this whole thing about shall not be infringed, well regulated. It's like, how does this? I don't know. And I did see, I think it was George Takei brought up an interesting point here too, is that when you think about, I'm not saying that it's because in my opinion, I believe that the Constitution should be upheld, right? But it also is something to think about when it's like, the Constitution really didn't have a whole lot of dissenting viewpoints. Like it was not a lot of diversity writing that Constitution, right? There were not many different viewpoints that went into making it, at least in the initial drafting. So that's where I'm sort of like, I'll be honest, like that may be a place of privilege for me, but like I never really thought of that. I was like, you know what? Our founding fathers were all very similar. And they all lived relatively similar lifestyles. There was not much, I don't know. There was not much in there, like in terms of differences where people could have had these lively debates about, does that make sense? Is that good? And so obviously we make amendments and stuff like that, but the initial drafting of it, man, yeah. No, we were just about to hit the car and leave as we know. So, okay, that's good. And that's definitely good, because one thing, Crystal, that, obviously this, but it's something that a lot of people struggle with is like, do we go back in and get something? And the answer is like almost always no. And I think that's something that your brain has to make a quick decision of, and something that you don't get to experience like that, you may or may not make the right decision. So I'm glad that you just were out of there, Yeah. Michelle, I'm be honest, I'm not really sure which side I don't know that I agree or which side that is taking. Yeah. Peachy, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Lutz in chat and the medieval cult. I don't know what you mean to say when you say nothing matters, including your sanity. I feel like people's sanity matters. And again, you know, text is a difficult medium sometimes, though, because tone is implied. So I'm just saying the Constitution is clear. Again, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I think it's clear depending on which side of the aisle you stand on. But if you're somewhere in the middle, which I find myself, I feel like a lot. Like I said, well-regulated, infringed. People use both of those, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, you're right. Oh, wait a minute, but you're right. And I don't think it's that clear, Michelle. I don't think it's as cut and dry as a lot of people make it out to be. Yeah. Cult, really? Well, no, it's definitely not a cult, Crystal. Don't worry, it's not a cult. Definitely not a cult. The meetings we have in the middle of the forest at night, dancing around the fire, making sacrifices, definitely not cult-like behavior, my friend. Just village bonding, I would say. But I'll bring you guys into the game. I'm a fence sitter too, Lutz. Try to keep an open mind to both sides, but it makes it hard sometimes to be 100% on either side. Yeah, no, it does, for sure. It absolutely does. I agree, Peachy. The issue that I have is I see... I guess nobody really asked, okay? Nobody really asked me, but the way I see it is I will say I've had my viewpoints change throughout my life, and especially over the last, I think I've been out of college now. Been out of college for, what, 8 years? So really over the last probably 6 years, 6 to 8 years, I've had a lot of my viewpoints change. I've kind of lived on my own, talked with people about what they think, you know, just trying to understand other viewpoints, right? Yeah, not sure any 17-page document is clear. Bible's hundreds of pages. I wouldn't say it's all clear. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, Charles, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, and I've heard that one too. I've heard that one too, Crystal. And I know exactly what you're saying, and I've thought the same. I've thought the same. My concern is this. And this is again, you don't have to agree with me by any means. There are tons of people that don't. Okay. I consider myself, this a dangerous topic to broach here. Okay. And I realize that, but I'm just being honest and open with you guys here. Okay. I consider myself pro-life. Okay. Now, what I mean by that, take a second here. A lot of people, what they mean when they say they're pro-life is they're anti-abortion. Okay. That's really all the pro-life, pro-choice thing boils down to for a lot of people. Okay. For me, what I mean when I tell you that I'm pro-life is I am pro whatever legislation keeps people alive, period, for as long as possible. Okay. I am pro of any of that legislation. And I feel like we're at a dangerous point in which that, like, a lack of legislation right now is going against my pro-life beliefs. That's how I feel. You don't have to agree with that. But I do feel like, personally, gun control or the lack thereof is a problem. It's a big problem. Because again, it's one of those things, if you live in a bubble and your bubble is just wherever you live, you may not see that. But when you compare gun violence statistics for the United States versus other countries, you start realizing, now this is kind of a problem. You know what I mean? And by kind of, I really undersell, like, I mean, just think about it. There's somebody actually, there was a shooting at a FedEx warehouse near where I live, and I actually know somebody through proxy, basically, somebody that was involved in that shooting and died, right? And so for me to say it's a bit of a problem, that's a huge understatement for that family, obviously, right? Like, they went through something unimaginable for me, because I've never had that happen to me, but it's been it's something where more and more people, it just seems like it's getting closer and closer to people's home, right? And so I feel like we're at a point right now where things are either going to get worse or we can do something about it. So yeah. Don't really even know what topic we're on, but I'm reading with an open mind for sure. Find myself in the middle, but I don't think they can do much, and they haven't done much. You're not wrong at all. Yeah. People need to stop being like, you're pro-life, cancel, and be more like, you're pro-life. Can I ask you why you feel that way? Yeah. And so I feel like if somebody were to hear me say I'm pro-life, they'd be like, oh my gosh, you know, Lutz, that's what you believe. But again, like I say, hear me out. Like, I'm whatever legislation leads to people surviving longer, that is my stance. So to be honest, if there were legislation that came out, or not legislation, I'm sorry, research that came out, which, to be honest, I feel like it probably exists, and it could show that, like, God, here we go. If it shows that, like, abortion saves more lives than it destroys, you know what side of the fence I'm on that. And to be honest, I'm one of those too, where I'm like, listen, I'm a man. I will never have, at most, I will only ever share in the decision making on that. So for me, like, I don't really feel like I get a say in that. You know what I mean? And so, like, I'm not, my whole thought is if I feel like the mother's life should be valued. And that's the thing, is that I'm frustrated for those mothers, or those, like, the women that would have to deal with that, because I feel like they aren't really valued. And I just don't think that's very fair. So that's how I feel on that. Again, nobody asked. I'm sorry. All for safe gun ownership. I just believe that states should be able to take guns away from those who aren't safe. Fair enough. I'm also for safe gun ownership. I've said that before. I actually had a conversation with somebody who, she had said, she's like, I just don't understand why anybody would ever need a gun. And I told her, I said, well, to be honest, like, that comes from, like, you saying that comes from a pretty big place of privilege, because you've never lived in an unsafe area in your life. Like, there are a lot of people out there that don't feel safe where they live. I don't think it's fair to say they shouldn't be able to defend themselves. So again, if you've never lived that sort of thing, then you just don't really know. Yeah. I will say, after the Oxford shooting that happened up here last November, I applaud the prosecutors for charging the parents of the shooter. They knew he was depressed. They didn't get him any sort of help, and they didn't pull him out of the school the morning of the shooting. So I agree with that in a way. Yeah, that's a tough one for sure. That's a really tough one. My sweetheart is going to die. Do what you have in order to save her. It's that simple. I can attempt to have another child. I can't get a clone of who I love. Yeah, that makes, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think I've heard it put exactly that way, Crystal, and that makes perfect sense. Get on out of here. Sex bots. Yeah, that's a good point, Crystal, because at the end of the day, like, you may love the child, but you don't actually know the child, and you know your sweetheart, as you put it. So that's an interesting point. Yeah. So I don't know. I try my best to not think in terms of absolutes. My goal is to try to keep as many people alive as possible. And another thing too, a lot of people, when they hear pro-life, they're like, oh God, so you're one of those. I'm like, no, listen to me. Like, I'm pro-life in that I want pro-LGBTQ plus legislation protecting them, because their lives matter. You know what I mean? And there are countless studies that show the discrimination against LGBTQ leads to them dying sooner, no matter what it is. If it's self-inflicted, if it's unequal care in healthcare, whatever it may be, like their discrimination leads to them dying sooner. I don't agree with that, right? In any way. That's why, like, the whole issue that people are scared about right now in the United States about the Supreme Court's potentially being able to take things away like gay marriage, it's ridiculous. It's absolute and utter bullcrap. They should not be able to do that. And anybody that calls themselves pro-life should be fighting tooth and nail against that. Because there are literally lives at stake. It's not just people's happiness, it's their actual lives. So it's, yeah, it's so angering to me, to be honest. But depending on the situation, I'd say save the child over myself. I'd happily give my life for my child to survive. And that's the good part about that, Peachy, is that you've made that decision, right? I think that decision just has to be up to the individual, you know? Yeah. Dragon's Dogma 2. What's going on, fancy lad? Welcome back in. Dragon's Dogma 2. I haven't actually even played the first one yet, although it was just gifted to me recently. So, by our dear pal Spooky Deer. Dear pal Spooky Deer. Not saying people have to agree, but in my eyes, that is sound logic. Yeah, I know. I agree. Super heavy topics first thing in the morning, no doubt. No doubt, Peachy. So generous. I know, right, comma? I don't even know. I don't even know what I said to trigger it. I think he had mentioned it, and then I had said something maybe along, oh, that game looked interesting. I never played it. And the next thing I know, I log off and there's a copy waiting for me. You guys, seriously, we've had some very generous people gifting games and whatnot. Yeah. Needs to be some balance between having equal rights and protecting the public, but most are, it's black and white. I think it's gray. I think so too, Michelle. I definitely think there's a lot more gray than people are willing to admit. And I've wondered this too. Maybe you could, I don't know, people share their thoughts on this. Do you guys believe that, I mean, there seems to be, I don't know if it's just to try to generate clicks or what it is, but do you guys think that people that are actually in office truly believe everything that they're saying? Or do you feel, because I mean, they only deal in black and whites, right? At least not all of them, but a lot of them, it seems. You feel like they honestly believe that there is no gray? Or is it just like, because that's the thing, is it really performative? And if so, like, what? Are they just sellouts? Like, I don't know. What is it? How do we get to this? How do we get through this problem? Probably knows how much you love dragons. Don't know about your feelings on Dogma. Yeah, I don't know about Dogma either. I don't even know my own feelings about Dogma. I'm not used to this chat getting this heavy. It generally doesn't happen. I'd be honest. We kind of found ourselves in an interesting place this morning, Crystal. Thomas says no, they don't believe what they say. Charles says absolutely not. Only believe will they get them reelected. Man, so is it just that, yeah, my layman's opinion, meaning I have zero experience in politics, I believe they believe what they're talking about 100%. They only see black and white, no gray. Huh, okay. So we had a couple of people saying no, one person saying yes, they believe. It is kind of interesting to think about, though, for sure. Well, my friends, this has been a heavy topic. I think as we get older, we become less flexible, whether they started that way or not. Maybe that is, yeah, maybe that's the case. True Celt. Hello there. Hello there, my friend. My friends, my dog, let's see. What time is it now? Yeah, my dog's been outside long enough. I need to go grab her, bring her inside. And then I'll be back. We'll be playing some medieval Dynasty. So give me a couple, maybe 2-3 minutes. Here you go. One of the main reasons I decided to stick around at my first stream here, everyone's super friendly, even to new people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Though then again, if you're not friendly, I mean, to be fair, if you're not friendly, we murder you. Ban you. I'm trying to, it's one, I knew it was one of the two. Man, Extreme just jumped right up here like that. I guess I could over here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to jump. Yeah, I don't have good enough jumping skills to get all the way up here, though. Oh! One of the vets was super timid. Like, okay, dog, I'm going to come behind you here and get a thermometer in your butthole. So we stopped going there because that dude was just freaking weird.
Just invoking the master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive.
Ooh. Ah. Oh.
You're here for the Geth, aren't you?
Oh.
You're not the only one interested in those.
Those extra
things.
coffee grounds. Oh, thought maybe they were.
Oh, speaking of, the kid's dad, Ethan, has a pretty interesting body himself. Maybe I could get him to help me out. Oh, yes. Ethan does have a very interesting body. Okay, dog, I'm gonna come touch your butthole. Oh! Hooked! Come here, you turd! You're not in water anymore, right? Okay. That one hurt?
So this is the power of fatherly love, huh?
This is fatherly love in action, everybody. If you don't have a father who would do this, you don't have a father. Oh, do I have a... Hopefully I don't have a bat coming out of the cave on you all here. Do I? I think I'm all right. Proficient in smiling my eyes. That's great, isn't it? Do this kind of look at people right here. Okay, everybody, this fly has to die.
Everybody, this fly has to die.
This thing has to freaking die. Oh, I freaking caught him! Oh my gosh, he's in my hand right now. Oh my gosh, I freaking caught him. Oh my, I'm Mr. Miyagi right now. Caught him off my coffee mug. Let's freaking go. Am I seeing double today? 2 Loots Magootses? It's pretty weird, isn't it? So we made this character, and at first I was sort of like, I guess he kind of looks like me. And then several people were like, no, he looks just like you. I'm gonna have to have something I can just bang in the oven for 30 minutes. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, Pierre. Okay, I'm just because we're friends and I feel like I should let you know. That's typically not how I use the word bang, but more power to you. You could even use the word yeet there. You yeet it into the oven, but you know, up to you. I mean, who am I to tell you how to use words that you want to use, you know? Oh, okay. We got another hello there. Interesting when I re-greet, I suppose I actually hit the button and it was still active when I switch back. Bring back the cliffs. Those are on youtube.com/lootsmagoots if you're interested. That was what I believe the July 2021 clips. So good times, good times. Yeah, I do need to bring back making clips. Well, making clips is one thing, but actually putting the highlight reels together. They're a good time though. They are a good time. So you actually will be getting a highlight reel from me. I'm trying to decide what to do. I don't know if I'm gonna make up for all the months that I missed. But yeah, there is gonna be a highlight reel. I might make just one giant highlight reel for the time I've missed. So, big fan of the "Do I have something up my nose?" fisheye lens. Yeah, I had to check if there were any bats in the cave. You know, you guys have to help me with that. So. All right, my friends, what say we continue on here? I was considering hunting a moose at one point to see if I can get to chapter 8. No, this is chapter 8. Let's see if I can get to chapter 9. I don't know how many chapters there are. Imagine a lot. Any bats in the cave? You know what I'm saying? Bats in the cave. I use that one quite a bit, actually. And what's funny is some people laugh at me, but they know exactly what I'm talking about, you know? You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a little discreet. No, I don't get it. Draw me a picture. You still have the sexy time music? I haven't heard that lately. You haven't heard that in a while? It has been a little while, actually. I sure do, though, my friend. I sure do. I was actually trying to figure out... I mean, that music is, like, perfect. But the sad music. I was thinking about I was trying to find some like a new version of the sad music. It's pretty good as well. But the honest truth is that they are technically they're not truly copyright free. Okay, why are we seeing some stuttering here? Okay, is it better now? Nope, still stuttering, isn't it? It's better now. Okay, all right. They're not technically... They are copyright free in that, like, they don't block my videos or anything. but they're not copyright free in that like I have to, I can't, if I wanted to monetize a video with that on there, I wouldn't be able to do that. So, so yeah, they're free to use. Just they have to have attribution unless I buy a license to use them. So, so yeah, kind of free, partially free. A lot of my other stuff is totally free to use, like pretty much everything else I've made. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe switching. The sexy music though is just too good. But okay. Talk to Bogdan. Where's Bogdan at? Bogdan is up in Branica. Okay. Did we look for another cave? There's the moose area there, but I short of like somehow trapping a moose somewhere. I don't think I'm able to kill one. I don't have good enough equipment. I also can't track it. So I have to continue hunting. That's what I was doing. I was hunting. So that I could continue to increase my hunting skill level so then I'd then be able to track animals. Talking about bats in the cave, cues, next time you say, oh, cues, yikes. No, you're good. You're good. All good. It made sense, kind of. Okay, buckets of water, though. I might need to... Oh, I didn't even realize I have 8 stacks of those. That's why I have so much water. Okay, we're good then. We're good. All right, so then let's get me a drink of water. I wonder if being in the water in the winter has any difference on my temperature. I haven't really noticed. You know what we could do, though? That guy is not doing anything right now, the farmer. Because it's winter, and we just started winter, I'm going to go ahead and make him be a well worker. What does this say? Status, no tool. He broke his bag? No, I gave him 2, didn't I? Okay, hang on a second. We're going to be an extraction one, right? Yeah. All right. Which guy is it again? It is Rajner. Rajner, you're going to go work the well. There you go, my friend. Production, bucket of water. We're just going to do lots of buckets of water. Might as well. I mean, he's not going to do anything on the farm anyway. We have a good amount of buckets. This girl on my Facebook posted that a gas station close to me had a glitch and was selling gas for $2.79 per gallon. I woke up this morning, didn't see any report of it on the news, though, and she deleted her post from last night. What? Are you at all friends with this person? Could you reach out individually and just be like, or, you know, directly and be like, can you tell me more about this? I wonder if it got removed as opposed to her like taking it down herself. You know? Things that make you go, Let's transfer. Let's do a good amount. Wait, logs? Do I have any sticks in here? I don't have any sticks. But I do need to make some more. Well, I do need to make some more. I made some copper arrows. I remember that. I gotta get my hunting stuff in a good place. So the regular bow does 35 damage. The crossbow does 40 damage, so slightly more. But it is gonna break very soon. A wooden bolt does 35 damage. So we got a total of 75 when we use the crossbow. I don't think there were any other bolts that were there. I don't see any. I do have 2 iron, so those do 55 damage plus 35. Okay, so we got what, 90? 90 damage. The recurve bow. Wait, I must have picked that up. That does 45, so an extra 10. So right now, recurve bow and copper arrows. Wait, the copper arrows do the same as the stone? No, they do more. Okay. Copper arrows do the same as a bolt. Yeah, okay. but the bow is so much faster. Talked to her IRL, but I wouldn't say we were friends. Gotcha. A couple guys locally who hacked into a gas pump and changed the price per gallon. They ended up getting caught after stealing $14,000 dues worth of gas. Wow. Told Mr. Peachy about it, and he said if he wanted to go try it, he should, but he didn't trust it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder. So I wonder if those, Charles, do you know if those people were only changing the gas prices for themselves and then changing it back? Because that would be definitely a lot harder to catch that way. I feel like. Oh, my iron knife is going to break. When that breaks, I'm going to be in some trouble. All right. Well, I guess it makes sense to try to continue using. I mean, my crossbow is going to break real soon. So these bolts, I have 6 bolts, are going to be worthless until I make a new one. So I'll probably just go with the bow and the recurve bow. I'll use the crossbow, I guess, one last time. All right, we got to do some hunting, unfortunately. And really, rabbits are pretty solid. Pretty solid for increasing hunting experience. They're a one-hit kill, and I think they give like 11 experience per killing and skinning. The problem is they look like rocks, so you know there's a lot of potential rabbits out here. I wonder why the music in this game isn't continuous. Wondered that. Look at the snowy setting, though. Isn't it nice? Thankfully, I don't have to worry about being too cold. My character's got a perk tolerance. A perk that increases his tolerance, I should say. Well, that was bad. There's a little bit more sway in that. Wonder how much the crows give us, too. I got to check these out, actually. Oops. Hunting, so we're at 147. I guess I'd have to actually kill one in order to find out how much they're going to give me experience of. Because right now, a little more sway in these than I felt like I was having. Something about hearing you call it $14,000 reduce makes it sound silly. Wait, really? Sounds silly? Apparently, they changed the price to make it free to themselves, and they resold to motorists after the station closed. Oh, now that is devious. I was just thinking about personal gain, like the personal savings on gas. I didn't even think about selling it to people. But I guess that's probably why they got caught. You know, maybe sell it to the wrong person or something like that. Yeah. Didn't see the rabbit till it was too late. Oh, dang. That was a terrible shot. There goes the crossbow. All of my shots have been terrible so far today. All right, let's equip this recurve bow, I suppose. Copper arrows and the recurve bow. Wonder how this differs from the regular bow. Not many people know that dollars is just short for the official term dollary dues. Dollary dues we use as a universal currency. How much drop is this going to have? That arrow just bounced right off it. Also, I probably shouldn't use my recurve bow on rabbits because they don't have that much health to begin with. So again, that's 147, right? And we are now up to 155. Okay. It's only 8. I thought it was more than that. They are easy kills, though. That's the good part. Let's equip the regular bow. Actually, I should equip both. I don't need a bag equipped right now. So we'll go recurve bow on 8 and regular bow on 7. How much drop do we think is going to be on here? Oh, it hit the fence. What? Can you not shoot through a fence? That definitely hit it. Did it not die? Or did it also bounce off? It also bounced off? What kind of crap is that? There's no blood, so it did not hit it. Okay, I guess you can't shoot through fences. Let's test this. Maybe you can. You just have to be like really close. Yeah, you can. You just have to be closer, I guess. Gosh, there's a lot of sway, for sure. So what am I gonna... I think deer are what I have to really hunt. I think they're gonna get my skills up faster. Where are the nearest deer? Actually, they're just pretty much straight west of here. So a pigeon spot. Pigeons, birds are kind of meh. Okay, that was pretty silly though. The bird went flying. Requires a knife? I have a knife. Oh, I don't have one equipped. Ah, there goes the iron knife. Okay. Actually, don't have any knife. Let's go and wabbit hunting. Yeah, I guess I have to. I want to be able to finish this chapter 8. The winter's a good time to do it because there's not as much stuff to do. So what did that give me? 171. I had... What would I have had? One... Yeah, so it's about the same as a rabbit. Okay. Yeah, we got to find some deer. Deer are definitely a little bit better. There's another... It is kind of tough, though. I mean, they're right here. Like... Though the arrows don't stick in them, so I guess I don't even get to skin them. Oh, no, they do. Okay, it did that time. Okay, so we'll find out for sure. It's 171. And now it is 179, so it's the same as a rabbit. Okay. Yeah, deer were worth like 11 or 12. Probably a little better. Gotta go straight west now. And fox, I haven't even tried fox yet. One right over there. Also deer. Whoops. That one did hit. I'll try to follow the blood trail, but probably will fail at that. There's a buck. Couple bucks. Wow, there's a lot of deer over here. The last deer I killed in one hit. I don't really know how that happened. I think that one is probably going to die. And he kind of took off. And when you pull, everybody knows when you pull your bow back, you can't run anymore. You used up all your stamina pulling the bow. It'd be nice if there were different types of stamina. I don't know that he's still bleeding. Oh, that deer is also running away. Are they both going in the same area? The two that I shot? I think they are. Yep, that one just fell. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's so lucky. Oh, goodness. Ooh, I mean, what are the odds that they would have ran in the exact same direction? Got a stag. Shoot, I should have tried to see if a stag was worth... I bet a stag is worth more experience. That already broke a stone knife. Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm already up over 208 now. Okay, so yeah, deer are kind of the way to go for hunting. I just don't like that you have to do so much hunting just to be able to get the next skill level. A lot. There's another stag. That one already fell. Yeah, so 2 hits make a big difference. Have a busy morning. Have a good stream. Talk to you Monday. All right, Michelle. Have an awesome weekend. Hopefully your morning is a good busy. There's a copper arrow over here. Huh. I'm actually... I should ask people, what are your weekend plans? I'm actually looking forward to this weekend. I think it's going to be... It's definitely going to be the most relaxing weekend I've had in a while, and it will probably be the most relaxing weekend. Maybe next weekend will be even more relaxing, but I'm definitely looking forward to being productive, but kind of at my own pace, if you will. So it is Friday, isn't it? Right? I know. How you doing, Octi? How's your day? Oh, there's a copper arrow here too. Got almost all my copper arrows back. Only lost 4. All right, where are we at now? 216. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. 216. Didn't I have 208? So that stag was only worth 8? No way. Worth the same as... Is everything just worth 8 experience? Don't use the recurve bow for this. Second. Use regular bow. Bird's gonna fly away. Yeah, I freaking knew it. Do you get more points if you shoot it out of the sky? Also, is that a... That's a... What is that? A rock? Oh, that's a dead deer. Okay. I guess I got that one too. I hate this. So many just deer laying around, but this is the only way I can get more hunting skills, I think. Unless there's a different way. Let's see, does it say? A skill tree that determines how proficient you are in combat and skinning animals. Okay. I am pretty close though, you guys. I'm getting really close now. Shouldn't be much longer. I do also need to make note where the heck I'm at. Let's see. Let's try to get, maybe try to get a fox. A little smaller. Might be easier. I don't know. And all that stuff up there, mainly birds. Yeah, let's go back this way. So we'll go back to the southeast. These are just pixels, but I still feel bad for those deer. Me too. Me too. I think I've told you guys this before, but I would not be able to hunt. I would not be able to hunt in real life. Oh, dang it. It's a fox right there. It seems like once they get spooked, it's not like Valheim where the deer eventually give up running away from you. They just keep running. That's what it seems like. Oh, is that a bat? That's a rabbit. Especially feel bad for rabbits because, like, those are people's pets. But I have to do it. Have to, but I think I'd rather. Wait, you'd rather work? Ooh, what's that? Is that a lynx? I think it's a lynx. Yeah, see, I wondered if they would attack. They only attack if provoked, I guess. Bobcats, though, if lynx and bobcats are the same thing, bobcats are, like, super mean. All right, we're getting really close now, right? Yeah, 7 more. So the next kill should put us over the edge. Don't go that way. No, no, stop it. Even a rabbit. Let's see, we just got to find one thing that's going to sit still long enough for me to terribly aim at it. I think those really move when they get further away. I don't know why they make them so fast when they're further away from you. Pretty interesting. Wait, was there a bird? There's a bird. Probably a white-tailed eagle. Feel like I should be put on a list. It definitely got hit. Is it going to fall out of the sky? Keep an eye out. This could be interesting. I'm kind of just curious if it'll just die all of a sudden. We could try to hit it again. Birds are fast, though. There's no way you're not outrunning an eagle. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful I don't just all of a sudden fall off the mountain. Yep, and it just unrendered. Okay. Well. Hey, Lady Iron. Hi. Something to think about. Fair enough. What are the benefits of each? What are the pro cons? Octi. If anyone can outrun an eagle loots, it's you. I don't know. Maybe some others better suited for it. I also realized I was using a regular bow. I should have switched over to the recurve bow. Let's try to get a more guarantee on my my damage. I need one animal, you guys, and then I can stop hunting for hopefully a long time. I mean, well, not then. Then I have to kill a moose. Then I can stop hunting for a long time. I hope. The hunting in this game is actually pretty solid, I feel like, but I don't really do a lot of hunting in other games because I don't like hunting. I keep doing that. Working tomorrow? It's usually a pretty quiet day. One of my coworkers doesn't have to work 2 weekends in a row. Oh, okay. So being a good person, and it's usually a pretty good day. Fair enough. Oh. There's a wabbit. I don't need the recurve bow for this, but again, we're trying to get just a guaranteed kill. Okay, once I skin it, it should give me the level. Cool. All right. Now, when we get 2, so I need tracker, tracking animals in inspector mode. What's predator? Careful hunter, experienced hunter, trapping master, strong arm. I keep forgetting too. I have animal traps. I don't know what kinds I have. So we're definitely gonna do this one. So we'll be able to track animals in inspector mode. Prowler, less noise when sneaking. Steadier aiming. I think I'm probably gonna go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Steadier aiming. All right. Let's check this out. Oh, that's definitely a difference for sure. Okay. So now we're going to go up to where I marked the map. That should be a moose spot. And that's the only place I know for sure that I've seen a moose. It's possible there are others, but I don't, there's not a good way to filter these. So I don't know. There was one down here, I'd go to it. I don't think moose really, do moose live in mountainous areas? Con is I got to send Mr. Peace to the farmer's market, which isn't a real con. As in you don't go with him. We all need more coworkers like you. I agree, though. For sure. What is this good? It really could use some tool tips here. No debts. Ooh, I got a big tax bill coming up, though. All right, let's go ahead and start making my way that way. I could stop by. Hey, Woodsy. What are you doing today? Morning, everyone. Cheers, my friend. This one's for you. Thank you so much for that. 5 months, my friend. Cheers. I filled it up again. I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? This is actually a good idea. Start bringing a full mug to stream, and then just drink it, you know? Bats in the cave. I don't know. I'm a little congested this morning. Oddly enough. Think there are any bats in the cave? There could be. But yeah, then I just make sure I drink the tankard after stream, and then I've got some water in me because I've not really been drinking enough water lately. So one way to stay hydrated for sure. Mrs. Magoot's got a big like 1 gallon jug that has like times written on it, like hopefully have this much water drank by this time of the day. Want us to check? Hey, you want to? How's it looking in there? I gotta get closer. All right. We good? I think we're good. Trying to eat breakfast. Oh, sorry. Is that not conducive to your breakfast eating? My apologies. You're clear. Let's see. Do I have a sleep before I go? I definitely need to have a drink of water before I go. Yeah, let's have a sleep, and then I'll have a drink of water. Here we go. I woke up in the double bed. That's good. Lorelei didn't kick me out to the other one. Like that one time. All right. It is time for meese hunting. I have to figure out what this... Oh, wow. Has it always done that? Inspector mode? I gotta find an animal and see what it looks like. Also, stamina. Is there a stamina potion? I bet there is. I should try to figure one of those out. Potion of health, potion of strength, potion of temperature. Hang on 1 second. Let me go to the herbalist hut. See if I can get a potion of stamina somehow. Feel like that would really help. My stamina kind of sucks. Enhancement potions, satiety. There's a potion of stamina right there. Wooden vial, I can get that. And then dandelions. Oh, I only have 3. I'm not gonna be able to pick any dandelions right now. Oh, crap. Potion of health. Strength, potion of temperature, weight, saturation. Wait. Temperature slows down the feeling of thirst. Okay. Oh, can be consumed. That's kind of nice. Satiety probably slows down hunger. Yeah. Potion of strength. More damage. Would that include... Now that I can make right now. Would that include... Increases the strength of strikes and cuts. So it doesn't say anything about damage with the bow. Okay. Let's see. Other potions. Poison. Used for creating poisoned arrows and bolts can be consumed. Oh, I could make that as well. Potion of possibilities. Type of potion prepared resets all the skill points. Can be. Oh, now that's nice. That's actually a lot easier to make than you'd think. Huh. Potion of night vision. Ooh. I don't have any clay vials though. I have everything else. I have wood vials, but no clay vials. These all require, not all of them, but temporarily prevents animal hostility can be consumed. Okay, that's kind of nice. Let's see. Poisoned ammo. Poisoned copper arrow. I love they have to buy a scheme for that because combining poison on the arrow, too difficult otherwise. Instant healing. Yeah, I just don't have enough dandelions for a lot of this stuff. Okay, that's cool though. There's some good potions in there that I don't have the intelligence to make yet, but you know, like the recipe, I guess. Also, I wonder when we're gonna see some babies popping out. We got 2 pregnant moms here. Should be any day now, I feel like. At least for one. Ah, okay, so they do glow now. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I should try to collect some more sticks, or should I? Yeah, I'm only down to 107. My gosh, I've made so many knives. How did I get most of my sticks to begin with? I actually don't know. They're so easy to get. They just take time, and that's a boar. Okay. Guess he's gonna attack. What? Okay. Something just yeeted that boar across the map. Not a problem anymore. Okay. I guess I'm a wizard. It was pretty interesting. Fast boar. Did you see it though? It just like, it just got the heck out of there. That was wild. I probably shouldn't run straight to the... Oh, there's a badger. I shouldn't run straight to this waypoint because there's going to be a river. Yeah. All right, I'll go up to until I see the road. Not this road, but the next road. And then from there, I'll follow it. Whoa, meese. I was just about to say, dang, that deer looks huge. That's because it's a moose. All right, here we go. Do we go? The female moose might be easier to take down. One without the horns. Actually, hang on a second. Let's switch over to... We have copper arrows right now. Wait, why are these in 2 separate stacks? That's weird. I do have a couple iron arrows. And the difference is 10 damage? Oh, 20 damage. Okay. Yeah, let's equip those for at least this first shot. Well, maybe 2 shots. Yeah, let's see if I can re-equip. Already automatically re-equipped copper arrows. I think we're gonna get her. I think that went between her legs. Run out of stamina. She's bleeding pretty good though. I did hit her with that one. Right in the haunch. Right in the haunch. IRL moose will mess up your entire month. Oh, yeah. They for sure will. Some ridiculously powerful creatures. Wow. I completed like 3 quests with that one. I think one of them was probably to have a child. That's why my game just like kill every type of wild animal during one dynasty. Yeah, I'm not proud of that one. To be honest. Okay, well. Yeah, I just completed the main story for, you know, whatever you want to call it. There's no way to even, oh wait, they're over here. Okay. Chapters. So that was number 8. So I got 1600 dynasty rep for that, and that increased my development stage up to village, 45 buildings. Number 9 was Lady Iron. Oh my goodness. Is this Lady Iron's way of saying, congrats, you beat the game, now play something else? Oh my gosh. Lady Iron, thank you so much for that. Cheers. 5 gifted subs. My goodness, you didn't have to do that. Echo, hey, you've been lurking for a little bit. Cheers. How you doing today? We got in that gift sub bomb, we got Living in a Blender, Koro, Kira, Celine, and Echo. Some good names in there. Thank you so much for that. Once again, Lady Iron, cheers. And Octi would like to party it up in your name, and I agree. Let's freaking do it. From the window to the wall, to the wall.
Till the meat spills out my hall.
My hall.
Oh, these Vikings crawl.
Ski-all.
Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
It's kind of weird. There's no music whatsoever playing when, you know, still dancing like that. Anyway, thank you so much, Lady Iron. Cheers. Oh, the echo was me. It was me the whole time. There was also an Echo SEM. So yes, 2 echoes, if you will. So chapter 9 was to have at least 5 workers and 10 village inhabitants, which I only just did that pretty recently. And then number 10, have a wife, have an heir, and gain enough dynasty reputation. So all of a sudden, then that took me up to a city where I could build up to 65 buildings, and I got 8,000 dynasty reps. So I got a ton of reputation right there. I went from like, what was it? Like 7,000 rep, more than doubled it. 18,000 dynasty rep. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if the Herald wants me to do anything else. My gosh. Unreal. I can build 65 buildings now. 65. 65. The current 17 buildings that I have right now, it's the most I've ever had. I guess I'm kind of on my way to Branica anyway, so maybe I just go ahead and talk to Bogdan. How do you guys feel about my building limit? Do you guys think I should continue building around the lake and just make a big... I was thinking about building like an entire city around the lake. I mean, you know, eventually over the course of years, not just you know, today. But I could build a city kind of around the lake, and I think that'd be kind of cool. Unfortunately, though, I'm still very far behind on the technology that I need to be able to do some of the things that I'd like to do. Probably, it's probably so that you don't build an entire like awesome city village type area with your very first character. That's my guess. That's my guess. I wonder though, do I take over? So Rasamir was 19. He's now 20. Maybe he was 18. He was 18 when I started. I wonder if I just take on Ferdinand's role as soon as he gets to be 18, or if there's like Rasimir have to die. It's probably a note about that I just didn't read closely enough. Let's see. Sambor story. And who else did I have? Alwyn's story. Alwyn's story is a lot more boring than Sambor or Unigast's. I think we'll get that. And we'll probably be able to get that one next fall. I'll have the foods. Don't do it, Boar. Don't do it. You don't want it. You do not want the smoke. I promise. I'm just going to go ahead and cut right on over to Bogdan's waypoint. I think I still have all the... Oh, I have like 40-some deer figurines. I could just sell them too. Speaking of, though, I need to sell some more... I have a bunch of stone knives in my inventory I haven't done anything with. I feel like there's got to be a better thing to make for money. Bogdan's a little kid? Okay. I'm like just dealing with all these little kids here. There we go. Hello, are you Bogdan? Maybe. What do you want? Oh, I've heard that you are dissatisfied with the potion you've been given. Was that your doing? You son of a bee? Are you trying to mutilate me? Sir, please. Kills one moose and suddenly too good for boars, eh? No, I just don't want to hunt. I only hunted just so I could finish that quest. And you know what's funny is I didn't even need to do all that hunting before because the tracking was almost worthless against the female moose there because it was a big wide open space. Whereas the previous space where I was hunting a moose, first of all, it was a male moose, so it had more health. And then secondly, it was a very hilly area, so I lost track of it, and lots of trees and stuff, so I lost track of it. But that one, I didn't really need the tracking to begin with, so. You think it's funny? That's some kind of a practical joke? It's my life we're talking about here. I can assure you that I'm taking this matter extremely seriously. Boy, I will kick your booty. Sir, are you sure you used the correct dosage? You were supposed to drink it 3 times a day. Heck yeah, I did. I used it 3 dang times, and did you say drink? Wait. Oh my gosh, that's right. Excuse me, dear friend. It appears that I might have misunderstood some of the details. I would like to sincerely apologize for my behavior. Here's your rightful payment. I wish you a great day, and please don't hold a grudge against me. I won't, Bogdan. I won't. Wow. Well, I think I understand what happened. This game, it would be so amazing if this game had voice acting because there really is so much personality in these characters. But, you know, like, a lot of it, the delivery is you have to do yourself. It'd be kind of nice if there were some of those things like, comedic, you know, the comedic pauses, everything. It'd be pretty awesome. Are these more meese? Oh, that's the area I'd found them in before. Yeah, see what I mean? There's lots of trees, kind of hilly. It was easier to lose track of them. Lots of potential for games like this. There really is. Really, really is. Maybe we should get the guild together and we do a mod where we voice act everybody. And release it as a mod. That'd be cool. That'd be a lot of work, though. A lot of work. And also, I'm playing this on Xbox Game Pass, which means my game folders, I quick saved because I don't know how the water is going to treat me. I mean, I'm going through a giant river in the middle of winter, so you'd think I'd have an issue with that, but maybe not. Same with Valheim and other similar ones. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, this game is not in early access anymore, though. Are these other ducks? Okay. Say, what are these out here? Natural hot spring. That would be nice. I don't really know what to do about the fishing spots. I guess I need a fishing pole if I have one. But yeah, I'm playing this game on Game Pass, and a lot of the... Okay, that was kind of... To be honest, that sounded not like it. I heard a duck, but not at first. It sounded like kind of threatening. Hey, Marlboro Mike, I'm sorry. I don't smoke. I have trouble saying that. Marlboro. This is called Medieval Dynasty. Have you ever seen it before? It is a pretty cool game. I'm going to be honest. It's had me hooked for a little bit now. But basically, you are in charge of... It's a survival game with a village sim aspect. So you're in charge of, building a village and making sure that your family, like your family line, continues on. Pretty cool. When I first heard about this game, I didn't think it was going to be, an RPG. I thought it was more going to be just, top-down kind of management sim. But it's not. You actually get to be in it, involved. It's pretty cool. So. Marlboro Mike, appreciate the follow. Cheers to you. Thank you so much. This one's for you. Cheers. Yeah, if you have Xbox Game, or well, it's not just Xbox, it's just called Game Pass now, I guess. I keep forgetting that, but if you have Game Pass, Mike, it is available on Game Pass. So I'd say give it a try if that sounds like your kind of game. I've seen a lot of similarities between this game. It gives me a Kingdom Come Deliverance vibe, but with sort of the crafting of like a No Man's Sky. But they're actually people you get to interact with and care for, which No Man's Sky doesn't really have to offer. A little bit Valheim-ish, but I'd say not so much Valheim. There's some similarities, but it's not a ton. And it was all just a misunderstanding. Here's the payment for the potion. So you're not completely useless after all. Good timing, slug. I was just about to leave. Where are you going? Leaving the valley. I've outgrown this silly little place. There's some serious business to conduct elsewhere. What about our deal? I remember. I'll buy all the stupid figurines you've got. Great. For 1 coin apiece. 1 coin? That's outrageous. You tricked me. We never agreed on a price, you idiot. That's my offer. Take it or leave it. Actually, I have a choice here. Hey, Jersey, how you doing today? Cheers. I have Game Pass too, and I'm looking for a game to play. Yeah, give it a shot. If that sounds like your kind of game, I think you'll really like it. What should we do? Woodsy says Slayer. Okay. That is probably... I don't think child murder is an option in this game, but I mean, maybe we can look into it. Execute Order 66, I guess. But interacting with people, ew. So I could tell her to go fly a kite, or I could say, nah, okay, give me the coins, be mad about it. I can sell them to like a random merchant for like 20 coins, 15, 20 coins each, I think. And she's offering me 1 each. But then again, Sambor wanted this partnership. Did I save it before I talked to her? I did. I don't know what to do. Woodsy says forget her. So that'd be number 2, huh? And I don't know what to do. Sambor wanted this deal. He was just throwing them away. So, I mean, 1 coin is more than throwing them away. He really wanted her her approval. I think I'm going to do it. There's got to be a payoff somewhere. Business is business. Don't cry about it. Safe travels, you weasel. All right. Let me make sure. Where did I save it last? Quick save, 9:33. What time is it now? Oh, it was 5 minutes ago. Okay, that's probably not too bad. I'll do an actual save, and I'll call this figurines. Is that how you spell figurines? It doesn't look right. That's all right. Just got back from lunch with Big Sis. Oven-baked chicken breasts with garlic proper chips and garlic bread. That sounds like a meal that I could get behind, my friend. Did you go out to eat somewhere, or was this something that you guys made? Left fork in the road. We're gonna go talk to Sambor. The only problem is I can't do a quick save until I know whether he likes this or not, because I'll have to reload my my quick save. What are proper chips? Fries? I think so, yeah. I think so. What we would call fries. I would also like to know what proper chips are. Jersey, care to explain what your proper chips were like? We went out. We were going out with Grandpa, but he wasn't feeling well today. Gotcha. This map is pretty good size. That is one thing I do wish. Well, I should clarify. Maybe I should save up. There is a way so that you don't have to run around the entire map. Maybe that should be the next thing I do. I need to see if I can purchase a horse or something. I'll probably do that, but I actually have to. I think I probably have to find a place to keep it. Oh, this is bad. This is not good, my friends. I no longer have my secret weapon. That secret weapon is my iron knife. Headshot, baby. Get freaking wrecked. And you too. It's not sticking out of his face, though. What about this guy? Nope. Okay. Some decent coins. 5 apples. Okay. 2 cheeses. Take all that. Why not? I've never seen him that close to the road, just meandering around. Oh, we got more onions again. That's probably how I got onions last time. Okay, crossbow bolt guy. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't freaking think so. Headshot, let's go. Get freaking sniped, bruh. Although they don't show headshots. That was definitely a headshot. You guys saw his head fling backwards. You guys saw it. All right. We're taking all of it. We're taking every last bit. Where did his crossbow go? Did we not get that? Oh, blood actually shows up on the inspector mode now. Huh. We got a torch, some plum wine. Is that really it? There's his crossbow. It doesn't show up here in inspector mode. It's only at 13% though, so that's rather crap. One of those guys had a knife though. I didn't see what type it was. I got to go see if I can pick that up too. Other than that, they didn't really have very much gear. One of them had a knife. Did one of them already despawn? Oh no, they're still here. Okay. There it is. It is a stone knife, because of course it is. Why? I mean, why wouldn't it be? Crap. Did I quick save at some point in there? I feel like I might have. No, I didn't. Okay, good job, Lutz. Good job. Proper chips are clunky, chunky chips with a glassy surface and fluffy inside, like a proper roast. Is proper roast potato. I like I say proper then too, because we really don't use the word proper like at all. Sufficiently French that I split chips into chips, chunky. Fries like Mackie D's and allumettes. Is that how you say that? Very thin? Huh. So like small potatoes, not fried, but roasted with spices. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. I feel like your proper chips are steak fries. Yeah, I think that might be steak fries. That seems right. Or maybe home fries. Maybe even like potato wedges. Kind of depends on where you go. I actually just heard some people call them, maybe True Celt calls them JoJo's. I never heard them called JoJo's before till pretty recently. But somebody I know from Montana calls them JoJo's. All right, let's go. Yeah, we're going to take this path up there. Is that the far outside path? I think so. Ooh, I should drink some water while I'm here by the river. Roach fishing spot. Would I get points for like hunting points for fishing? Because I'd probably rather do that. Still fried, but first at a lower temperature to cook the inside to fluffiness, then twice more at escalating temperature to make the outsides glassy and super crispy. Yeah, this does sound like a lot like steak fries or potato wedges, what we would call potato wedges. I had some really good ones at actually Lou Malnati's. Had Lou Malnati's last weekend. I got I decided not to go with pizza because I was trying to get something a little bit more protein filled. So I'm getting an Italian beef sandwich with some fries, and they were really good. Really good fries. I think it was there. Hey, I was there. It's definitely there. All right, yeah, let's go over here. Indian beef is good too. Skin on wedges as well, but I'm less keen on them. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so ours, yeah, a lot of ours have skin on them. A good amount of them. It is pretty funny trying to figure out all of the different like Britishisms versus Americanisms. Try to figure out, like, match them up. How do you get glossy, glassy without skin? That's a good question. Almost back to Sambor. As you can tell, this is taking a while. A couple bars of stamina. And the music got super intense. Why? For what reason? There's nothing out here. Just because it's nighttime? One thing I do think is a little interesting for a survival game is that there is no need for sleep. Yeah, I don't know that I've even ever heard this music before. Am I being hunted by like a bounty hunter? Super intense. Although there are wolves close to Sambor's place, but I think that's the issue. The music does go hard though. Ran right on by the wolves. Is it nighttime for sure? Like he's asleep? Oh, he's not asleep. Okay. I'm busy. I've met with Fanina. You have, huh? How'd that go? First of all, you were right. She is the worst. Pure evil in a human skin. Continue. Fortunately, she left the valley, so neither of us will have to see her again. So my dreams finally came true. That's terrific news, Rasmir. But what about my figurines? She didn't want them, did she? She bought them. What? She did? Heck yeah, all of them. You're the man, Rasmir. I knew it. I knew they were good. So how much did I earn? Oh, gosh. Could lie to him and say 1,000 coins. 20 coins. I'm gonna tell him the truth. That damned hag. I'm sorry, Sambor. I hate her guts with all my heart. And you, why did you even bother me? You should have left that garbage in the mud. Don't say that. You should just leave me alone. Well. Well, that didn't turn out so hot. Although he is he's a vendor of some sort. Okay, hang on a second. I've done this before. Let me, I'm gonna have a little sleep here. Also, hang on. Yes. Just regular sleep. Sleep to the next day. Honesty, best policy. Yeah, well, I think it was either that or I have to give him 1,000 coins. And I was like, sorry. I'm not rich enough to do that. I'm not rich enough to do that. I'm gonna see if he'll still talk to me, and it looks like he sells something. Go away. Show me more of this art of yours. Yeah, he still will. Okay, so he's got wooden figurines. Wooden badger, bear, bird, deer, rabbit, wolf. And I actually have 23 of his wooden deers. But I can sell to him? Oh, he doesn't have any coin, though. A Wisent skull, deer skull, wooden cup. This intense music is still going on. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to... I think we're gonna go... We'll go to Barawo? Barawo? Okay, now it just stopped. There it goes. Gosh dang it, these wolves. I don't mind murdering wolves. They suck. Always out to get me. Go to Barawo and see if I can find somebody that'll sell me a horse. That should be my next goal. When I'm running around doing quests for people, I don't have to actually run around. Did I ever get my bear yesterday? Oh, I did, yeah. I actually completed the chapter storylines today. So yeah, just by killing a moose, we actually completed the last 3 chapters all at once. Kind of wild. My game actually freaked out for a second, froze, and I was like, uh-oh, is the game gonna crash? And the next thing I know, it just went chapter 8 unlocked, chapter 9 unlocked, chapter 10, and then I got an achievement. And it was like, oh, well, that was easy. The starchy potato and hot oil that forms the glassy outside. Mom used to grow 3 or 4 varieties of potatoes so that she could use the right one for each cooking method. 3 or 4 varieties of potato. To be honest, I'm not picky when it comes to potatoes. I kind of like them all. Badger! Barawo is this way. I don't know how to say it at all. It's too many O's. And there's no voice acting, so you don't actually know how these are pronounced. Nobody ever says it. All right. Will one of you tell me where I can buy a horse? One of you tell me where I can buy a horse. Let's see. Yeah, you're a farmer. You sell chickens? I can afford a chick. Maybe a rooster. Inga, but I can't afford much more than that. One of you guys tell me, though.
How can I help you?
Where can I find farm animals? Horses. Hornica. Okay. Let's hang on a second. Vendors, animal husbandry. Animal breeder fold. Pigsty, stable, poultry, cowshed. Pigsty. Rolnica. Okay.
Have a good day.
All right, so Hornica is where I'm headed. I think that's the south town. Yeah, it sure is. Of course it is. I'm going to get down there. I'm going to find out horses are probably like 5,000 gold coins or whatever. Let's see. Is there a smithy? Yeah, there is a smithy here. Maybe I'll buy my stone knives for more. It's Falibor, that's right.
My wares never disappoint.
All right, stone knives. 37 of them for 20. No, that's about the same. Pickaxes are worth a little more, but they also are more expensive to make. Let's see. Does he have how many coins? He has 2,200 coins. Okay. Now I have 2,000 coins. 34 wooden bolts. I do have a crossbow, but it's rather trash. Might have some other stuff I can sell. It doesn't seem like it matters who buys your gear as long as somebody buys it. So these cheeses, sell them. Right. Meats are going to go bad at some point too. Do I sell those? My 10 onions. Potato salad, chips, and baked potato all require different varieties for optimum results, and we even have a family recipe for Jersey Royal new potatoes because just boiling them with mint like everyone else does is jank. Awesome. Well, shoot, if there's a potato dish, I'm gonna come to your place, Jersey. Could sell roasted meats. Shoot. Wait a minute. Those are worth a lot. Maybe I should cook these meats. All the meats that I have like 200 and some meats. I should cook them and sell them to this guy for 2 apiece. I got most of these meats from my hunts that I was doing, and I don't really... I said I wanted the hunts to be profitable. Let's see what else we got too, though. Fur is kind of worth a decent amount. 3 each. Linen thread. That's worth 25. Okay. I'm going to need a lot of linen thread, though. Mead bottles. Are these are empty, right? Used for crafting mead. Yeah, and I can't make mead. Type of tool. Yeah, I think I'll sell the mead bottles. I don't have a tavern. So, sell each of those. Salt is worth 4 per. That's pretty solid. Okay. Yeah. And otherwise, this wooden cup is worth 2. Hey, living in a blender. How are you doing? And Pajama Hero. Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers. And Drewski, my goodness. Sorry about that. You guys all came in at the same time. Cheers. Leaving a little lurky lurk. Well, if you're working today, Pajama, I hope it's a great work day for you. Happy Friday, my friend. Drewski, how's your day going? And Blender, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hope your days are going swimmingly. Little lurky lurk while I worky work. Like it. I like it, my friend. Hopefully the workday is grand. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm actually going to go and cook this meat real fast. Come back and sell it to him for 2 a pop. Because I'm not going to eat all the meat. It's just going to go raw. Or go raw. It's going to go bad. So yeah. Can I cook on this? I can't. I have to make a campfire. Or else maybe if they have a kitchen. Yeah, let me just go ahead and make a campfire real quick. I'm gonna have to get out of town though. You can't do any building whatsoever inside of a town, which is kind of annoying. I mean, I get it. They don't want you to mess with their vibe, I guess. All right, just gonna do roasted meat, and we're gonna make all of them in 10 seconds or less. So far, so good. Glad to hear that. Interesting day. One of my medical assistants very suddenly quit. Uh-oh. But it's a light patient load and it's Friday, so we'll survive. Well, that's... I guess I'm glad about that part. Just very suddenly quit. What's the current goal? So what I'm hoping to do is earn enough money to buy a horse. Because there are horses in this game, and I have not yet acquired one. And the map is good size. There's no fast travel either, so it's sort of like, yeah, I should probably do that.
Only the best products here.
All right. Roasted meats, we get 2.5 for the freshest ones. So we're going to get a good amount out of this. 219 of them. We'll sell these first. 16 for those. 20.7 for those. He has 1,200 coins left. We're going to take 574 of them right there. Oh, and you do get fractions of a coin. That's interesting. Okay. Potion of temperature. Plum wine. Yeah, we'll sell that. I have 2 of them. Let's see. Other than that, might be pretty well. Then again, I don't use all this crap. Should I sell some of this crap? Stone axe, stone knife, stone pickaxe, stone sickle, torches. Torches are worth a decent amount. How much? What do torches take to make?
Have a good day.
Then again, that's a simple torch. Let me make one. I can only make 18 of those. Getting a horse may upset any naysayers. It probably will, Drewski. Oh, gosh. Fishing nets. Oh, I forgot. I forgot those were a thing. Rat trap? What the heck is that? Rabbit traps, bird traps. Those make sense. I've never even seen a rat in this game, though. Small fishing net. I should try to do a fishing net at some point. I got to make the threads, though.
See you soon.
All right. Can I make some more stone knives? Oh, I certainly can. Certainly could. Let's see. What are these? Logs? Yep, let's just do more stone knives. I guess we'll go all out. The only problem is I'm not gonna have any sticks at this point, will I? The handcrafting is just too funny though.
Ale, friend.
All right, totally out of sticks now.
My wares never disappoint.
And selling these stone knives. Let's see. Does he? He's not even going to have that much. 461. Oh, he does. 460. Because we didn't sell him all of them. All right.
Goodbye.
This is the most coin I've ever had. We'll hang on to the rest. Okay. This is good. It said Mom takes a pound of butter and puts it in a deep saucepan. A pound? That's a lot of butter. Wait a minute. Did you convert that to United States weight just for us? Puts it in a deep saucepan, heats it to foaming temperature, throws in a pound of scrubbed new potatoes, dug from the garden within the prior 10 minutes, puts on a tight-fitting lid and leaves cook for an hour, shaking it vigorously every 10 minutes until crispy and golden brown. So here's a thing that I don't know. I don't know what people say, like when you bake potatoes, like you have to poke holes in them. And I'm like, is that actually what you have to do? Otherwise they say they explode. I'm like, really? I don't see how that would be the case. Like the skin on potatoes isn't that thick, but, that's what people say. So have she ever had an issue where a potato exploded on her? And that the Imperial system is crazy, man. It is. It really is. Our butter is measured in grams, but sold in half pounds. The UK has been metricating for 50 years. Gotcha. Half pound. So we don't even, I mean, that's weird. We don't really even use pounds when it comes to butter. Talk to Alwyn since I'm here, if I can find him. Alwyn's story is pretty boring so far. I'm hoping something interesting happens. There's Edwin. There's Alwyn, and there's Adelina. Wait, who's who? Adelina, his mom? Hi, Alwyn. What's new with you? You look different. I've been thinking a lot lately about what I'm going to do with my life and what I truly desire. And? I want to try something new. I'd like to learn how to shoot a bow. Sounds like a very serious life decision. Wait, really? It does not, Rasimir. He's just trying to shoot a bow. For me, it is. Would you help me find that hunter who sells bows? I don't know what awaits me along the trail, and you clearly know how to survive on the road. Oh, man. An unexpected journey, you say? Count me in. Great, lead the way. We can ask Falibor where the hunter exactly resides. Let's go then. Falibor is right. I mean, it's just where I came from. But is he actually going to follow me? It looks like he is. See, I was just going to go... Man, I was just going to go freaking... to go buy a horse. I have to go take this guy over here real fast. Use sticks and cups, which leaves us dumbfounded. We actually use tablespoons for butter most often. But yeah, cup as well, which is honestly doesn't make any sense, even to me, my friend. A lot of recipes calls for certain cups of butter. United States plays it fast and loose with all our measurements. It's true. UK pint, quart, and gallon aren't even the same as US ones. I know, and I only recently learned that. That's pretty wild. Why wait when we can say this scoop is a cup, which is close enough. Get some really extra dense butter, and then you're like, oh, shoot. This cup is not equal to this cup. Hello, some time ago you mentioned that a certain hunter had bows for sale. Could you please tell us where we can find him? Yes, however, it's not him, but her. The hunter's name is Gisela. She lives far to the west in the village of Lesnica. Thank you, let's move on. Take care in the forest and on the road. I warn you, though, Gisela has quite a temper. We will watch our backs. Thank you for all the advice. Okay, freaking great. He's blocking the door. What a dummy. What a dummy. All right, Lesnica is not the way that I was hoping to go at all, but I guess I'm making a loop. He's still following me? Yeah, he is. Gosh dang it, Alwyn. We use scales we can, but our teaspoon is 5 milliliters, I think. Oh, wow. Teaspoon is 5 milliliters. So our teaspoons are probably not the same either, are they? Teaspoons and tablespoons. You know what is interesting too is we do use grams when you know, like on our nutritional labels. Those are all in grams, which I like. Because it's nice to just be able to weigh something like that. End up weighing a lot of stuff. Like peanut butter, for instance. You know, like I was eating a banana that had some peanut butter on it, just as kind of like a treat. And it's nice to just be able to weigh it as opposed to getting out a tablespoon and like, oh, here's 1 tablespoon, here's 2. Yeah, you know, just interesting things. All right, Alwyn, just so you know, if any bandits come along, I don't have an iron knife anymore. They're probably going to murder you before I can do anything about it. Also, I'm going to quick save. I don't know if I did quick save since I sold those figurines that Ambor gave me, but don't care anymore. He's over it. I'm over it. Everybody's over it. All right. Are we still going west? Oh, yeah. Still going to be taking this path. I guess I'll go through... I'm going to try to stick to the roads. The roads east of Denica get kind of dicey. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this road all the way along the river, and then we'll hang it south once we get to that other bridge. I think that's what I'll do, just to try to keep Alwyn a little safer. He's kind of a wet blanket, so he's not going to hold his own if we come across any bandits. Wait a minute. Stone axe and some mead. All right. Plus some logs. Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? Hey, Nonder, how the heck are you, my friend? Happy Friday indeed. The milliliter, a foreign concept. Yeah, milliliters, I don't understand at all. I mean, I do, because you know it's a fraction of a liter. Like I get that, but because we don't measure anything in milliliters, I don't really. I'm thinking, okay, a teaspoon is 5 milliliters. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. Barn mega parsec is about 2/3 of a U.S. teaspoon. Definitely understood what you're saying there for sure. Unless we're talking about maybe the Kessel Run or something, parsec means nothing to me. Difference between shoe size in both the UK and US systems, which aren't the same as one barley corn. Again, definitely catching that. Definitely picking up what you're putting down. 100% smelling what you're stepping in, my friend. Definitely not misunderstanding anything. Or, you know, not understanding. Sad I've missed most of this game, but glad to be here today. For sure, Nonder. This game has been good. We actually just finished the, there are some like, I guess it's kind of the tutorial just to make sure that your dynasty gets off on the right foot. It's a 10 chapter storyline, if you will, quest line. Just finished it today. So now, I mean, you know, basically the game is free to, I'm just free to do whatever I want. I do have some other journal items to take care of. And I'm currently doing one of them, for this fella here, Alwyn. He's following me to, this, bow maker, and he's hoping that she'll kind of take him under her wing. We'll see what happens though. He's like I said earlier, he's kind of a wet blanket, so. He's not truly he's been a farmer all his life. He's just like, he doesn't know anything about combat. So, barley corn. Is this as good as Kingdom Come? It's just a different game. It's hard to say that. Kingdom Come is way more narrative driven than this game is. This one is much more about, I'll take the wool fabric. Is much more about just kind of doing your own thing. I think at least, because you actually build a village. In this, you recruit villagers, make sure that they're well cared for, keep your village productive, you know, all that stuff. Bandits in this game are kind of a joke, you know. The bandits in Kingdom Come Deliverance will murder you and your entire family in a matter of seconds when you're just starting out. Oh, flaxstock and a sickle? Yes, please. That's an awesome cart. Okay. So what other things? It does use like the same graphics for the most part. There are some similarities too. Some of the music I felt like is pretty similar. You know, medieval times. So, yeah, there's some similarities for sure. But the inch was originally defined as 3 barley corns because history. Mind blown. Kind of cool. Those sounds like socialism to me. Can you imagine whipping out your barley corn to measure things? I cannot, in fact, imagine that. If you can believe it. One water skin, more fabric. Alwyn's like, is this what it's really like? Running around and picking up a bunch of garbage off of the ground? Yes, my friend, this is exactly what adventuring is like. Imperial measurements are wild. They truly are. Kingdom Come was so gorgeous, really need to get back into it. Yeah, that game has, I will say, this game is pretty as well. That game had a little bit more polish to it in terms of looks. But both of them are relatively simplistic when you compare it to a lot of other games, I feel like. We did get our first glimpse at some ray tracing in this last time I played it. It was kind of cool. Ooh, iron. Not sure how the person mined iron with a 5% broken stone pickaxe, but here we are. This map is also much emptier than Kingdom Come Deliverance. Much emptier. So, which depends on what you're going for. I mean, again, this is a village sim game. You know what I mean? So, I don't truly believe that the emphasis is on really anything else. You know, this area is less developed. And that's kind of cool. It's up for you to develop it if you want. You don't have to, but it's up to you to do that if you want. But this game also can pretty much last forever. You can, I believe we were kind of, I was thinking out loud about how it works exactly, but you basically, your whole goal is to have your dynasty last as long as possible, your whole lineage. So I've already had a son. He's just a baby. Just a baby. But eventually he'll grow up and I'll take control of him instead of my current character. My current character is only 20 years old, though. I believe that your heir, I think you automatically take over your heir when he becomes 18. I don't know if your character then just spontaneously dies. I'm not really sure how that works. Otherwise, the only other thing I can think of is once your character does die after your baby becomes 18, then you just take it over then. But Gisela, baby, the baby. I was having a hard time with combat, but I think I need to switch a controller. I never tried controller. I'm curious how it would if it would be better or not, but it probably would be. The combat is tough. It is a steep learning curve. You teach a science class, and the struggle with teaching Fahrenheit to Celsius conversion was a nightmare. I believe that. Love walking through the woods with that one snobby guy hunting. It was actually really fun. Yeah, it was. And actually, that character is probably my favorite in the game. The cool thing about Kingdom Come Deliverance was just like, again, it's a true narrative game, and there's a lot of character progression in that game. Just like character story, like just what am I trying to say here? Just the way that they progress throughout the storyline. You know, like Sir Hans Capen becomes a different character by the end of the game, and I think it's really cool. They did a fantastic job. 20. So he's gonna die soon. We've seen some 50-year-olds in this. 50-year-olds. They're probably not portrayed exactly the way that you would expect, but you know, rough times indeed, though. Seems like control would be easier to get the right angles. Yeah, it probably would. Grandpa thinks the cold temperatures in Celsius and warm ones in Fahrenheit. Really? Something worked out when he switches. Interesting. I've never heard of somebody that uses both like that. What do you want? Gisela says. Hello, my friend Alwyn would like to buy a bow from you. Did your friend lose his tongue? No, of course not. It's just that I'm more of a talker. You both get on my nerves instantly. You're a perfect match, no doubt. Now let's quit the jabber lads and get to the point. Show us your wares. Good. Now you're hitting the right note. Let's make a deal. Great. All right, Alwyn, how do you feel about this? I guess I'll have to go back and change clothes now. She seemed annoyed and probably didn't kill anything in a long time, or anyone. She's intimidating. Probably eats bears for breakfast. Well, you already have a bow. Experience will come in time. Here, take this. A few arrows for my recent acquisition. It's for helping me. Again. No problem. Anytime. No, don't say that, Rasamir. Hey, good gang. Welcome back in. Hello, hello. Gosh dang it. Where's Alwyn going to be? Is he going to be here? Please go sit on that bench. Please don't start walking all the way back on your own. I do not want to... I just want Alwyn's story to end. If I kill him, does it end? I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of considering it. What am I doing on time here? Oh my gosh. I'm kind of out of time already. I'm gonna try to get to the horse place. I still don't think I have enough money for a horse yet. But I'm gonna try to find that out. He's 94 loots. He's met us halfway. He's 94. That's impressive. That is very impressive. Freezing temp in Celsius. Then when you get to warmer temps, it may be easier to describe in Fahrenheit for human comfort level. That could be. That could be. I definitely understand the colder temps in Celsius more. Now, I'm not saying I understand them. I understand them more. More logs sitting out here? Yes, please. And a bronze axe? Yes, please. Something I now don't have to make for myself. Will this river take me right to the waypoint? Kinda. 0 equals freezing makes so much sense. It does. Yeah, it definitely does. Wheat grain. Yeah, we're taking all that. Couple Plankertons. Some coins just sitting around in a barrel. Okay, I think I will. People just threw their valuables in these barrels and were like, just eat this downstream and get it later. I don't really know. Wisent. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Don't get too close to the Wisents. They're very fast, very powerful, very, very deadly. Fahrenheit is so dumb to me. 100 degrees equals boiling will never work in my brain. That is a tough one too. Yeah, I think we need a combination. So you know what? Maybe Jersey, Grandpa Jersey's got it all figured out. I think that's probably the most. This makes the most sense. We'll use Celsius in cold temperatures, especially 0 and below, and then Fahrenheit for warmer temperatures. Whoever thought freezing equals 32 is weird. Weather over here is about 10 Celsius in winter, 20 Celsius in summer. It's all comfy. Wow, okay. You heading out of here, good gangs? Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I missed your other message. Doing well, though. Doing pretty well. It's Friday here, my friend, so Friday morning, I should say. So looking forward to the weekend. Looking much forward to the weekend. We're just going to go ahead and cut across these mountains. What could possibly go wrong? I do need to see if I can find another cave. We found one. Haven't found any more than that yet. I wonder if they'll all be road facing like that last one. They could be. I don't remember if I went down that path or not. It would make more sense if they weren't road facing, but I don't know. Negative 30 Celsius here in winter, 30 Celsius plus in summer. Yeah, that's wild to me. I did not know. English is not good. No, it's okay. That's all right. That's all right. No problem at all. I thought it was funny you came across us, Spooky Deer and I, when we were playing some Sniper Elite. And we're in a bear spot. Oh, there's one. Oh, good. Good, great, grand, wonderful, lovely. You are dirty. Go shower if you're dirty. Gonna scrub my body off now that I'm dirty. I'm gonna go ahead and do another save here. I don't want to get mauled by a bear again. I saw one. I don't know where it went. Found it again. I found it, you guys. All of a sudden, we just get attacked in the back. Aha! Cave. Yeah, it happened. We're dead. I did quick save it. Thank goodness. Bye-bye, love you. Love you too, good gang. 250 Fahrenheit was the boiling point of saturated salt solution, I think. 250? What was it? Now, here's the thing. Hopefully, I didn't load it too close to this, or like quick save too close to this bear. Yeah, it's pretty dramatic when you die, Nonder. It says end of the dynasty because you don't have somebody else to take over for you. At this point, my child's only 2, so I can't play as my child yet. Actually, my child's probably only 1. Oh. Be legit if you were forced to play as a baby. That'd be pretty freaking funny. Okay. I do think that these bears are kind of just dropped in here. Well, not just bears, but all animals. I see it right there. Is that it? Yeah, that is in fact the bear. Okay, but there could be another one. The one that got me, I think, started growling right as I came around this corner. Yeah, so they do. They just kind of get procedurally dropped in. So a quick save there is, even if there was a bear right in my face, is not the end of the world. I just have to reload the game. Okay, so we got to mark this on the map. This is a cave. You think we could find a bear inside? Wow, it is dark. Wowzers. We're not going to explore this cave right now. It's too dang dark. I will get lost in here, and I will die. All right, let's go with... let's build a road out of here so that we have it on the map. That's the cool thing about the roads in this game. Anytime you build a road, it shows up on the map. It shows up on the map. So we're going to connect this to the road, and then I will see that. There we go. All right, so there's a road now into the cave. So when I zoom in here, I'll be like, oh, look, there's that little offshoot I made, and it basically creates a little map marker for me. I wonder if I should pave more in here, though. It seemed like I could just keep going, but maybe not. Oh, I definitely could. I don't know where I left my road off. Must have been right here. Okay. Did that do it further? It sure did. Okay. You can't see it, which is fine, but it at least did mark it. It was Cabald, maybe. I don't think I could bear to find out. Yeah, I definitely don't want to explore that at nighttime. It is just way too dang dark. Way too dang dark. Welcome in, though, Cabald. Got to run, headed out biking. Okay, be careful, Woodsy. Everyone enjoy stream and have a good weekend. You as well, and be careful. Could barely make it out. Zing. Difference is that Fahrenheit was defined when it was easier to use a salt solution to set fixed temperatures, but now pure water is easier. Gotcha, gotcha. Wait till Elon has his Mars colony and their weather reports are in Kelvin. Oh, gosh. Can't wait. Bob's Cabald on nose. No. I'm sorry, I'm loaded with dad jokes. Well, you and Drewski will get along great. Quality bear puns today, positively. Oh, goodness. Cabald, have you played this game before? Are you a fan of Medieval Dynasty? Let me try to get to Hornica real fast. I am kind of past my playtime here. Hopefully there's some iron ore hopefully there's some iron ore in that cave I discovered. Wait a minute. Is my son of age now? You guys see that on the map? Okay, something weird is happening. It's doing the thing again. I think my son is frozen, is stuck like frozen to my compass. Shoot, I took a wrong turn. I'm stupid. I need to go this way. But you can see it's showing the green emblem on my compass. That is my son's icon. And I don't know why it's showing there, because I'm pretty sure my son is not over here. I'm pretty sure he is in my wife Lorelei's arms back at the village. But walked right into that one, much like Lutz did to that bear. I've not wanted to, but I'm not keen on the quest thing. I just kind of want to build a house. You don't have to. I mean, well, I guess that's not true. You do have to do some quests to progress. But after a certain point, you just kind of do your own thing. It depends on how long you want to play the game for, too. You know, if you want to build a massive city, unfortunately, you do have to do all the, story chapters. I just finished mine today. Didn't take me too long. Didn't take me too long. There's a bag I can give the farmer. Oh, shoot. Crap. I did all this traveling for nothing. I'm not going to make it in time. Or even if I do, it's not going to matter because the season is over as soon as I wake up. And every time the season is over, you wake up in your own home, not wherever you were. So I did all this travel for nothing. No, not for nothing, nothing. I found some things along the way, including a cave. Some other ores I can use. So that's good. But almost for nothing. Keep an eye out for another cave, too. So far, we found 2 caves. Somebody said they found up to 3 caves. But I found 2, and they've both been right off the road, which is nice. I don't know if we'll get that lucky for all of them. Wait, missed his birthday? Absent father wandering the woods on his 18th birthday. Definitely not his birthday. He's just a child. He is very young still. All right, let's try to find... So they said I could find out... Yeah, here's a horse farmer. Maybe he'll still be awake. Probably not, but maybe. I just want to find out how much horses cost. That's really all I came here for. Oh. God, that looks terrible. Oh, that's Kestrel. I skipped the storyline. Black and blue, 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 black and blue. Excuse me, are you all right? Carry on, my wayward son. There will be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Just go look at the horse and tell it. Yeah, exactly. But I have to do it before the sun sets. Well, before the sun, whatever. Before it's a new thingy here. So guitar solo. Do you want me to get some help? Just wait for me in the fire. Hello? Do you hear me? Wait in the fire, 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 and dialogue. Okay. That's Kestrel. That is a story. That's a story character there. I've heard of her, but I've not actually seen her yet. Horses, where are you, horsies? I don't see you anywhere. Crap. That was a weird glitchy thing there. Second. Leonard does not want to talk to me right now. Yeah, I think this is gonna suck. I'll probably find him. Oh, here they are. A filly is 5250. Gosh, dang it. A colt 5250. I do not have enough, as I thought. Stallion 10,500, and a mare is also 10,500. Okay, so I do not have enough. I do not have enough. How much do I have? 3,623.8. Wowzers. All for nothing. All cardio fans weeping. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait it out now. The season will end any second here. I think I'll buy a filly. Well, I mean, maybe I'll, I don't know what to do. See a predatory bird. Carry on my wayward son. Let's go where she must do. Burn the witch. First, you must see if she weighs the same as a duck. 12 elons. Over 9,000. Are we just throwing out random memes now? I guess the horses were over 9,000. A mysterious man came to your village. He claims that he knows a lot about wilderness and can teach you some new skills for some golden coins. Wait a minute. Hunting skill level 0 through 4. Oh, that'll increase my hunting skill? Question of survival. Show him that you know more. That's like the freaking Ron Swanson. I know more than you. That's kind of... Could ask about hunting. It's going to cost me 1,000 coins. But my hunting skill levels are pretty crap. So it'll probably help out. Survival skill level. I'm too good at survival. And I'm good enough at survival, not good enough at hunting to show him that I know more. So I'm going to ask him about hunting. We're going to go for it. On Mars, we use the Elon system of measurement, right? Plus 500 skill points in hunting. Oh, that's a new level. That is a new level. All right, Lorelai, you got to go pay our taxes.
Goodbye.
Oh, her affection is going down? Wait a minute, what? Why is her affection level going down? Because I haven't given her a gift in a little while? I got to find her a gift. Okay, skills, hunting, New hunting level, baby. Do we do... I think we do steady hand. Trap limit, slower durability, loss of weapons. Could also increase our experience. I think I'm going to go steady hand. All right. Taxes are how much? 1,095. I have enough for that, but only just.
Hail, friend.
A favor to ask, could you take this money to the castle and pay our taxes? All right.
See you soon.
Taxes were due, and they done been paid. And it is now spring, my friends. It is now spring. You don't give her any loving, just go make her pay taxes all the time. That's true, I do that. Got a work call, see y'all later. All right, Nonder. Have a good day, my friend. Enjoy your weekend. Wish that music played every time I learned something new. I know it's really good, right? It's a really good tune. I like it a lot. I want to try to figure out how to isolate that sound, actually. But, my friends, I think I need to do a save here, and we're going to go ahead and just save right over here. It is now spring of year 4. Spring of year 4. With that, though, I must get to work. So let's head to the tavern and say our farewells. Yeah, Lady Iron, I will try to get her a gift next time I find one. Money is a serious issue now in this game. I don't have very much money, but I do have villagers being productive. I have some villagers being reproductive, but I have some villages they're being productive, so I need to try to earn some money for the village that way. So I think farming, I gotta look more into farming, pigs and whatnot. So whatever it is. So always a highlight when I jump into your streams. Appreciate that, Drewski. Seriously, good to have you in here. Good chatting with you again. Hope things are all going well. Hope your weekend is going to be a great one. My friends, I have some thank yous to give out, as per usual. Coleman, my friend. Oh, we got a follow from Doc Rosie. Appreciate that follow. I'm going to give you a cheers in a second. We have Coleman and Octi modding for us today. We got follow from Marlboro Mike 42 and now Doc Rosie. Subs, Woodsy, Living in a Blender, Kira Eros, I thought it was Celine, Coro, and Echo SEM. Ko-fi members are Coleman, Iron, Phil, Fresh, Green, Delicious, Peachy, and Spooky. Thank you all very much. And Doc Rosie, let me give you a cheers here. Cheers to you. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that very much. This one's for you. Slight announcement for you all, in case you're curious or interested. There will be an announcement posted in the Discord a little later with the exact details, but a week from today, well, a week from yesterday is actually my birthday. I will be level 31, my friends. But a week from today, we're going to be having a guild play day. So if you are at all interested, we'd love to have you. It'll be during the normal stream time, starting 8 a.m. I'm not going to be working that day, so I'll be able to play for quite a while, actually. We're going to have a few different games we're going to play. I've got a bunch of games to give away as well. I'll be in my 30s proper, that's true. I've got a bunch of games to give away. We'll chat in the Discord voice chat and just have a grand old time together. So hope you can make it for that. Giveaways will be eligible to anybody that's following. So all you got to do is just, come in, enter the giveaway, be a follower, and you have a chance to win some games. I've got a ton of games to give away. I don't know how I'm going to do them all. So yeah, I got to think a little bit more on that too. But there's an announcement coming later on in the Discord with the exact itinerary. So if you want to figure out what that's going to be, well, here I'll post it for you. Join the Discord, and then you'll know. You'll be up to date on it. So, but it should be a good time. With that, my friends, I have to go. I got to get to work. Please have an amazing Friday. Have an amazing weekend. Take care of yourselves and each other. Be safe out there, and I will see you again on Monday. Have an awesome weekend, everybody. Bye. Love y'all. Bye.